Yeah, Vix here, and how's life? So this is gonna be my review of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. First off, guys, if you've seen my other reviews, I don't give out spoilers. I'm very careful with that. I hate spoilers personally, and you especially are not gonna want to be spoiled for this movie, okay? So no spoilers. I will do a separate review with spoilers, but guys, I love this movie. It's the first good Star Wars movie in 32 years. And I mean that. Not only is this a good Star Wars movie, but it's just a great film and movie. It's so good. Oh. Man, I loved it. So if you told me, alright, the day before it was announced that there was going to be Star Wars Episode 7, if you told me, hey, Ryan, there was going to be Star Wars Episode 7 coming soon, you know what I would have done? I would have just laughed in your face repeatedly. Because at that time, no, there wasn't going to be any more Star Wars movies, It's done. But this movie, obviously, like, now, great. And it's sort of a great, I guess, continuation of after Return of the Jedi. Alright, let's just get into specifics, okay? First off, I just want to go through some of the characters, okay? Let's talk about Kylo Ren, guys. I loved Kylo Ren. He was a great villain, and you sort of, like, know where he's coming from a bit. Like, he has motivation. That being said, you don't agree with him, with what he's doing, but it's like you know where he's coming from. You know why he's angry and wants to, like, be evil and a Sith Lord, and yeah, Kylo Ren's awesome, and yeah, let's talk about Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley was so awesome in this movie. I'm not just saying that because she's pretty, but she's, oh my god, she's really the main character in this movie, and I really love her, man. I love her. She was so awesome. And you know what the funny thing is? Daisy Ridley, Rey, Daisy Ridley has only been in 3 movies, including The Force Awakens. So she was in 2 movies before being in this movie, and her acting was amazing. Oh my god. Rey is awesome, guys. Rey's great. Oh my god, these new characters in this movie are so good. And we do see original trilogy characters, of course, like you already know that. But we don't see them as much as like the newer ones, the newer characters, the 2 main characters, Finn and Rey, and I don't mind that much because they're great characters. Finn, John Boyega, alright, he's great. He has charisma. He has talent. He has only been in 5 movies for The Force Awakens. He was great. He was funny. That being said, this movie is hilarious. They do make jokes in this movie, and they're funny. This is probably the funniest Star Wars movie because, Star Wars, they don't usually have jokes in them. And it's great, This is a Star Wars movie, guys. It's not like a freaking prequel, it's Star Wars. And I love how it is similar to A New Hope. It actually is. You can see similarities in the movie. You can see, like, that was sort of in A New Hope, right there. Okay. You can see that, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's better to be similar than, like, stray too far away. Like, especially in a bad way. Like the prequels. Those movies were just like, Yes, politics. Yes, there are 70 Jedi surrounding me. Yes, quite, yes. And it's just like, this is so boring. And the lightsaber duels in the prequels too, they're like freaking choreographed, and it's like flips everywhere. The fights in this movie, not just lightsaber fights, but just in general, like just fights, they're real fights. They are like, they're not flipping around. They're like the original trilogy. And that is great, guys. That is great. Alright. Poe Dameron, portrayed by Oscar Isaac, he is also very good in this movie. However, I wish I could have gotten a little bit more of him. And, we didn't, but it's okay. I think we'll be seeing more of him in the future, actually. I really do. I think he'll maybe come more to the spotlight in episode 8 or anything. No, I'm not spoiling anything. I just think that he will. Let's talk about the effects, guys. The prequels were so, like, CGI, so much screen, blah, blah, blah. And sure, there is CGI in this movie. Don't get me wrong. We'll get to more of that later. But there was CGI, but there were so many practical effects, guys. There are real sets. There are not green screens. The space things, and when like ships are flying, yeah, they're probably they probably are CGI, a lot of it. But there probably are a lot of like special, probably a lot of real effects. They probably are practical, when I'm in space, like. They're probably all little, like, things going on, and then just they touch them up with a lot of CGI to make them look real, maybe, I definitely see that as a possibility, but I have no idea, but they do look great and real. Alright, now let's talk BB-8, okay, guys? I thought before, I wasn't really sure about BB-8. I didn't really think he'd be annoying, but it's, I was sort of like, oh, what's that? Oh. I was very intrigued by him. Guys, he's complete. I think he's practical. Pretty sure he is. And he looks great. And he is great. He's like, sort of like R2-D2, but a little bit upgraded. They're like, like maybe a character would be walking, BB-8 would be, talking to the character, then the character would be like, shut up, or no, just like something like that. Like, obviously not like that, but BB-8 sort of, he has a character, he has a personality, alright guys? He's sort of pushy a bit, and, like I said, this movie's so funny, he's one of the funny characters. I really want to talk about one thing that happens, that the theater erupted with laughter. Oh, my God. I'll talk about it in a spoiler review, okay? I really want to talk about it now. But... yes. Alright. Now let's talk about C-3PO and R2-D2, okay? They're only in it for like 5 minutes. And, they're not big roles, but it's good to see them, I think. We'll probably be seeing them more in the future. So, something to look out for, I guess. Harrison Ford and Peter Mayhew. Han Solo and Chewbacca. Guys, it's great to see the duo back again. And they are Han Solo and Chewbacca. It's not like when Harrison Ford was in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where he was like, skull. He didn't want to be there. And I can tell he wants to be in this movie. Guys, I loved them. And, I loved them. And, it's those sort of, the two of them, they sort of, like, the comedy between those two is kind of funny. They just sort of go back and forth, and it's great. But, yeah. Now let's talk Captain Phasma, alright? She's the Chrome Stormtrooper we saw. She was barely in this movie. I was kind of disappointed, but I think it's good if a movie wants you yawning for more. And, yeah. Speaking of which, the ending. When it ended, it was like, That's the ending. You know, like that. It just sort of ended, and I was like, but I wanted more. I sort of sensed that it'd be like sort of the ending, but you know, it was really cool though. The ending, like, I want to talk about that ending so much. Basically, I'm gonna try and be not as spoiler as possible. Last few minutes of the movie, no dialogue, and then like the movie like finishes and it's great. Just faces show expressions, and it's so awesome. Okay, I hope I didn't accidentally give anything away when I said that, but you know, yeah. All right. Now, I'm gonna talk about Luke Skywalker. A lot of you may know he's in this movie. He is. That's all I'm gonna say. But with a lot of good things in this movie, there was like 2 bad things. Alright. And mainly that being 2 characters in the movie. Andy Serkis' character as Supreme Leader Snoke, and Lupita Nyong'o, I think is how you say it, as the woman whose name I forget. Those characters are just mocap, and I'm not sure if I really felt it was necessary. I feel like it could have been done with puppets, then maybe tweaked with some CGI. You know, I definitely feel like Lupita Nyong'o's character probably was more necessary than Andy Serkis's. But you know, I'm not gonna talk about what they look like because you know it's cool, sort of a cool surprise. You know, overall, the movie's fantastic. If I had to rank it somewhere, I'd say it's better than Return of the Jedi. Maybe. Probably. Definitely better than the prequels. My God. Ooh. And, I don't think it's better than the, first 2. Don't think it's better, but it's up there. I love this movie, guys. I think you should all see it. Please, no spoilers in the comments. That's really rude. I got a little spoiler about something on accident, though luckily I doubted it. So, I guess I was sort of safe, but but yeah, guys, this is a great film. Definitely recommend you all watch it. Check out my spoiler review when it's out. Alright, I'm Game Mix. See you all there. Go see The Force Awakens, and goodbye.